Yo, what is going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. And yeah, for some of you guys who realize I didn't do a core workout in yesterday's video, and I was supposed to do one, so I'm going to smash one out now. Don't worry, I'm going to do the catch up, so I'm going to do today and tomorrow and just absolutely destroy my core. That's the first thing I need to smash out, and then I may go to the gym now or a bit later. I have a cross trainer workout that I need to do. I've seen some of you guys on the grind sending me Snapchats, sending me Instagram messages, doing the cycle workout that I did with Elise, and man, oh man, is it tough. You guys have been saying the same. The one that I did with Jay as well, that one was the hardest. So now I'm going to take that, but I'm going to apply it to the cross trainer. I think I'm past the cross trainer, but I don't think I'm quite at the point of treadmill as much as I'd like to be. And Elise just sent me a message, let me read it. So she's going to be with the first team over the next 2 weeks, and she said that she hopes for next Wednesday, like this coming Wednesday, that I'll be able to start running, and then for me to be able to train on Friday. And then she'll send me a schedule either later today or tomorrow. But man, I just feel like I'm past that point of the cross trainer. It's just a bit too easy. You saw me do it for 20 minutes, completely pain free. I may do a slight jog on the treadmill today because I've done, like, when I went to the shops today, I did a little jog just because I wanted to see how it felt, and it feels fine. I feel like I could jog quite easily, but it's that sprint that I think is going to be difficult. So I'll do the cross trainer workout. That's going to be a killer. I'm not looking forward to it. I may lower it because my body's just not feeling it today. Fitness is tough, especially when it's just bike and treadmill. No, not treadmill, cross trainer. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So let's get this core workout in. Okay, you guys have told me that I should change this football when I do my Russian twists and use a medicine ball instead, which I completely agree with. I just have not got around to getting a medicine ball. So over the next couple of days, expect me to get one of those because it makes it much more difficult to do the exercise, which means that you're going to improve faster. You don't even need too much, just 3-4 kilos. I think that's a good progression. So instead of me progressing the time, I'm increasing the weight of what I'm actually doing the exercise with. On top of that, I know on the bird dogs, the whole aim is to keep your core straight and try to keep everything in line, but man, is that difficult. I don't know if you guys have actually tried this workout, but try it and let me know how easy it is to do that. Obviously that's the goal, and the goal, you can do the exercises the specific way that needs to be done, but at the end of the day, when you're fatigued, it's difficult to achieve that outcome. It's just like in football. You're supposed to pass a ball like this, but in the 90th minute, you make a mistake because you're fatigued. Obviously you want to make that pass correctly, but you just can't. So the aim is always to get it correct, or at least as close as possible. Let's smash it out. I'm so tired after that workout. Even just missing it for one day, I almost feel weaker. It sucks, man. But that's what this journey's about. It's not always going to be perfect. You're not always going to get the amount of sessions you want in. You're not always going to get that perfect football session. It's about learning from your mistakes and making sure that they don't happen again, because you can't learn from being perfect. You have to make these mistakes in order to grow and get better. Now, I have 2 more pieces of news during that core workout. Okay, so I'm trying to work out something with my gym membership because I'm having a couple of problems with it, with the bank and everything like that. So I'm just trying to work something out now. I may or may not go, just kind of depends. The second thing is, the physio texted me back. I asked Elise if I could go on the treadmill because I think I'm up for it. I think, you know, I've done the little jog down the street. I think I'm up for at least maybe a 10-minute jog to see how it feels, and maybe more if I'm okay with it. And she said, I'm happy for you to do it as long as it's been pain-free, and I guess as long as it's pain-free during the actual exercise. So man, that is sick. I can't wait. I want to get my muscles back in the habit of that springing off. I think that's the biggest thing, where I have to spring off like this and my calf just isn't used to it. So I'll let you know what happens with the gym soon. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so hyped to get back out on that treadmill. It's just like this much closer to being able to play and trial for new teams and getting back to like the real journey. Because I know you guys were absolutely loving the hype around playing against Brentford. being a part of Crawley, and then all of that's taken away. But don't worry, it's going to come back, and it's going to only get more exciting. Like, the plans I have for this journey are crazy. So I'll basically give you a quick outline. 2 weeks time, I'd say maybe 2.5 weeks, I'll go and trial with one Division 6 club. If that doesn't work out, apparently there's 2 others which this guy has organized for me, well, will organize in the future. And then depending on what happens there, I'm not sure, that will kind of dictate what happens in the future. But once I get back to Australia, which will be the end of April, I think I'm going to look to speak to a couple of A-League teams and see if I can jump in their sessions. I need to find out when their preseason is, when they're in season. Would it even be a possibility for me to train with them? I don't know. It's just something I need to think about. Maybe there's opportunities in Asia I could investigate in that off-season time. I need to be playing then. So yeah, maybe I could be in Malaysia. I don't even know, man. The opportunities are endless, so it's going to be exciting, I can tell you that. Oh, I'm so keen. I'm getting on the treadmill. It's not going to be intense. It's probably just going to be a 15-minute jog, depending on how that feels. I may increase it to be more difficult tomorrow, we'll see. But heading off to the gym now. Oh, I'm so keen, man. I just want to take a minute to say thank you to you guys. Following on from what I said before, so many of you guys are sticking through this little journey of recovering from my injury. You know, some people are only here for the exciting stuff, and you guys that are here for my journey, I can't thank you enough for that. It really means the world to me. Those of you who leave a like, those of you who comment, and even those of you who just watch the video and don't do anything. I really appreciate it, sticking through my journey. I can tell you what, this is really the journey. It's not always exciting, it's not always fun, there's not always trials going on. Sometimes it's just plain boring. But I try to spice it up, bring you guys some exciting content every single day. You guys have to understand there's a lot of work that goes into these vlogs. Filming, editing, getting the work done. But don't worry, football always takes the priority. If anything, you guys help me, so thank you for that. Heading off to the gym. Oh, I can't wait, I'm gonna be running, man! Psst. Hey, it's me! So again, I'm up here. I just want to speak to you guys while this treadmill footage is rolling, because I think it would be a bit boring to put music over it. So all I'm going to say is, man, it's feeling good. That was about a 20-minute jog at about an 8 speed. If that doesn't make sense to you, basically a decent speed. And then I moved it up to, I think, about a 10 for like 3, 4, 5 minutes. And that honestly wasn't too bad. I thought my body could handle it. I don't know if I'm up to that level of a sprint. I don't know if I'm up to the level of multi-directional running from side to side. We'll have to wait and see with time. I'm sure I'll get there, obviously. But I'm going to stick with the treadmill now and then slowly work my way up, because that's the best way to do it, best way to come back from an injury. So I think you've seen enough of me running on a treadmill. Let's get back to the other stuff. Literally just finished that. Feeling so good. I know I said it in the commentary. Oh man, I'm feeling like I can run again. Every time I take a step, I feel like I'm strengthening that calf muscle, because at the end of the day, I need to get back to where I was. That's going to take hard work. So 20 minutes on the treadmill, done. I'm stoked with that. I'm just doing a walk now to cool down. I don't want to just get off the treadmill straight away. I want my muscles to cool down. I'm going to do a bit of stretching, a bit of rolling, just to finish off the workout. And then tomorrow I'll be doing an upper body session working on my chest. But man, I'm so stoked. Being able to run again is something I've had in mind ever since I did the injury. So these injuries happen for a reason. There's something good that's going to come of it, whether it's next week, whether it's next year, whether it's in 4 years. There's a reason that this injury happened. It's just something, it's the universe. I swear I've spoken to you guys about that before, that the universe has these plans and other people put it on God's, but for me it's the universe. Everything happens for a reason. So time to cool down, do a bit of a stretch, and then head back home. Anyway guys, I'm back home now, finished the workout at the gym, and again I want to hammer it home, thank you so much for your support on this channel. It has been amazing. If we can hit 400 likes on this video, that would be insane. Back to running, it's only going to get better. I can't wait to be back on that field. Team Tweeting, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new around here, join the journey, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.